In a village called Seetpuram, there lived two merchants named Ramudu and Bhimudu. They would bring all the essential goods needed by the village from the city and sell them. Over time, their business grew and blossomed into a flourishing one, with 3 flowers and 6 fruits. As a festival was approaching, both friends set out for the city to bring goods for sale. They loaded their carts with the necessary supplies and headed home in the evening. However, to reach Seetpuram, they had to cross a dense forest. Villagers often spoke of ghosts haunting the forest at night, and because of this, travelers would make sure to return home before nightfall. Eager to cross the forest quickly, Ramudu and Bhimudu urged their horses to run faster. After some time, the surroundings suddenly became engulfed in darkness. The sky was filled with dark clouds, and the wind began to pick up. It looks like it's going to rain. Our goods will get soaked. There's a Kali Mata temple nearby. Let's take shelter there, suggested Ramudu. Bhimudu, by nature, was a coward, and all the ghost stories the villagers had told him started to flood his mind. On top of that, the airy atmosphere frightened him even more. No, let's keep going for half an hour. If we reach home, we will be safe. I don't want to risk my life to ghosts, said Bhimudu nervously, but as soon as they moved forward, a lightning strike cracked across the sky. A large raindrop fell. The horses refused to move forward. Reluctantly, Bhimudu had to get off the cart. Ramudu and Bhimudu hurriedly moved the goods from their carts into the nearby Kali Mata temple. They tied their horses to a pillar there, lit a lantern and settled down. As they sat there, the rain started pouring heavily. Bhimudu was trembling with fear and sweating. Ramudu looked around and said, "Hey, there's something written in Sanskrit on this pillar." "I don't know Sanskrit," replied Bhimudu. "I can read it." "Let me read it for you," said Ramudu, bringing the lantern closer to the pillar. He read aloud, "On the night of the full moon, anyone who worships me and chants the mantra written below 108 times and spends the night in my temple, I will appear in their dreams and fulfill their wishes." Bhimudu shouted in excitement, "Hey! Today is the full moon night." "Yes. Kali Mata herself brought us here. That's why they say everything happens for our good," said Ramudu. Together, Ramudu and Bhimudu cleaned the idol of Kali Mata with water, collected flowers from the trees in the temple yard, and used lemon peel as wicks to light the lamps. They lit incense sticks and, with flowers in hand, worshipped the goddess devotedly. They chanted the mantra 108 times, meditated on the goddess, and then fell asleep peacefully, without any further worries. The next morning, they woke up to the sound of birds chirping. The rain had completely stopped, and the weather was calm and peaceful. Bhimudu eagerly asked, "Friend, did you see the goddess in your dream last night?" Ramudu laughed and said, "Forgive me. I don't actually know how to read Sanskrit. I made that story up last night to ease your fear. Fear doesn't come from the surroundings, it comes from within our minds. I tried to redirect your mind towards devotion to help you overcome your fear. I'm sorry for lying." Bhimudu, with admiration, held Ramudu's hands and said, "My way of thinking is the root cause of my fears. Through devotion, I have learned that unnecessary fears can be overcome. Thank you, my friend, for teaching me this valuable lesson." Afterward, Ramudu and Bhimudu happily returned to their village on their horses.